Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. Today we are gonna be making oatmeal. Yes, we're gonna be making creamy oatmeal, and with that we need oatmeal, we need butter, we need milk and sugar. Sugar is optional, butter is optional, milk is optional, but for you to have that yummy taste, it's good to incorporate milk and butter. So our ingredients are very simple and very easy to find. So with that, let's head to the stove and start cooking our oatmeal. Water is boiling right here. I have 10 cups, which I'm gonna add 4 cups of measuring cup. So I'm gonna add one of the cup. These cups equals to 2 cups measuring cups. So don't mind my mess right here. So I have 2 cups right here of oats, which equals to 4 cups of measuring water. So it looks like my measuring went off, and I'm gonna add 1 more cup of oats. So I'm gonna end up having 5 cups, 5 measuring cups of the oat. Just remember the oat is dry, so as it cooks it's gonna thicken, so that's why the water has to be more than the oats. So as we cook, it's gonna be thickening, and that's how we're gonna get into our creamy oats. So when it comes to a boil, so that it won't stick, put your stove into medium, and now you're gonna let it cook for like 5 minutes. So it has been 5 minutes yet, but I opened it again when it was about like 2-3 minutes, and as the oatmeal thickens, consider lowering your stove, because you do not want your oatmeal to stick on the pot. So if you cook it on high, it's gonna stick on the pot, but make sure you lower the stove into like in between the medium and low, so that it won't stick on the stove. As you can see, that is the consistent I have for my oatmeal. So for the 10 cups that I had said previously, with the 4 cups of so make sure you stir your oatmeal regularly, because you don't want it to stick on the pot. And for the 10 cups that I had said previously, if you don't want to add milk into your oatmeal, so that will be the perfect measurements. 10 cups of the measuring cup, that will be water, and for the oat is gonna be 4 cups of the oats. So as you can see, that is how our oatmeal is looking like. It's very thick, but I am not worried about that, because I have room to add my milk. And so I'm gonna leave it on low to cook for another 5 minutes before I come and add my milk and butter. So after 5 minutes, this is how our oatmeal is looking. It's very thick, and so right now it's time to add in our milk. And if it's thick to you and you don't want to use milk, you can add water. You can add like warm water. So, and then we're gonna put it on medium so that our milk can boil. So we added another 2 cups of milk. 2 cups of milk. Look at that. Our oatmeal is starting to be creamy and creamy and creamy. So depending on the consistent you want for the oatmeal, you can add in some water if you feel your oatmeal is too thick. You can add in some water. You can also add in more milk. So I'm gonna add just about that 1/4 cup of milk that was left there. To lighten it a little bit, or to thin it a little bit. So that is how it is looking. And now it's time to add in your butter. So I'm gonna add 1/4 cups of butter. That is a 1/4 cup of butter, or 2.5 tablespoons of butter. So since the oatmeal was already hot, so our butter did not even take seconds to melt, so it's already melted in there. As you can see, it's done. And now I'm gonna add in sugar. Remember, sugar is optional. Right now you can add in your cinnamon, so add whatever you wanna incorporate on your oatmeal. And our oatmeal is done. Very creamy, as you can see. Has a creamy consistency, and it looks delicious because I love creamy oatmeal. I can already tell it's delicious by the look of it. So we are done. That took about 20 minutes to cook our oatmeal. 20 to 25 minutes. So there you have it. Our oatmeal is ready to be eaten. I'm gonna be serving our oatmeal, but remember, when you serve the oatmeal, if you cook more than you're gonna finish for that day, make sure to use a plastic scooper, something that is plastic, because the metal makes the oatmeal thin. So remember to use a plastic spoon, because the metal spoon will make your oatmeal thin. So there is our oatmeal. I am gonna decorate it here with our blueberries and strawberries, and if you have any other berries, you can also use them. Ours, we're gonna decorate it, or we're gonna eat with some blueberries.